everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. So for today's video, I've just been sat thinking, because a lot of you know that I have been on a bit of a health journey recently, which I'm still on, and I'm actually really enjoying it. So I did do a what I eat in a day about a week or two ago, and you guys really enjoyed it and you wanted more meal ideas and lunch ideas. So I've just been thinking about that, and I thought for this video what I want to actually do is talk a little bit about my health journey so far and how I've been finding it, what I've done different to what I used to do, things like that, just catch you up on things. And then secondly, I thought it would be a really good idea to show you, say, 5 lunch ideas or 5 meals. It may not all be lunch, some might be dinner, but kind of just show you the kind of foods that I have been eating. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I do share more foods that I'm eating on a daily basis over there. So if you are interested in seeing a little bit more of my day-to-day, then please do follow me on there. I will leave my Instagram name right here. And also, I just wanted to show you how I'm kind of changing up my meals. So in my opinion, I'm still eating delicious, really yummy foods and still trying to get in all my favorite foods, so I'm not missing out on anything. But what I am doing is trying to cook them in a healthier way, and it's honestly still helping me on this health journey. I'm still ticking off all the goals that I have set for myself. So I thought this kind of video will be really helpful for those of you that are interested in, you know, more ideas. You just want a little bit of food inspiration. You don't know what to make on a day-to-day basis. So this video should really help you out, because I am going to try and insert different kind of meals that I'm having and not try and kind of eat the same thing, because I am a creature of habit. If I enjoy something, I tend to have it again and again. For example, I have made burger and chips 3 times this week because I just enjoy it so much. It's within my calories and it's just so good. And like I said, I'm a creature of habit. So if I like something, I tend to just stick to it. But for this video, I'm not going to bore you with the same meals. I'm going to try and show you, let's say, 5 different types of meals that you can make that are healthy, delicious, not too difficult to make, and you know, you should really end up enjoying them. So we'll do this video in 2 parts. So for part 1, I'm going to sit here and I am going to talk and just tell you a little bit about my health journey. And then for part 2, what I will do is literally just show you over 5 days some meals and some ideas. And of course, if you want to see videos like this and you find them more helpful, then just let me know down below. We can have a chat down there. Let me know what else you want to see from me. If there's anything in particular that I'm not showing that you would like to see, then just let me know and I will try and do that for you as well. Okay, so a lot of you know that I started my health journey. It was a couple of months ago now, and I just really wanted to get my life in check and just focus on the things that were most important to me. Obviously, my family come first, but I also had to think about myself, because there was a point a few years ago now where I lost control. So I had gained so much weight, and guys, when I tell you, I'm not exaggerating, I gained a lot of weight, okay? And I didn't realize for a while, actually, I was eating takeaways all the time. I was snacking so much. Anything I was cooking at home, it was unhealthy. I'd fry things. And I was heading in the wrong direction, okay? And it took me a while to realize what I'd done to myself. And I tell you what it was. We went on holiday to Dubai a few years ago now, and obviously we took pictures like we always do. And when we got back, I was just looking through the pictures and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe that person I was looking at was myself. I had gained so much weight. I'm not going to say exactly how much, because again, I don't want anyone comparing themselves to me or any of that. It's not healthy, but I didn't like the way that I was looking because it was an unhealthy weight. And I'd kind of become really lazy, fatigued, you know, you just feel very sluggish. I just wasn't feeling like myself. So I thought, right, I need to do something about it because this is not how I want to live my life. I want to be a healthy mom. I've got 2 kids. I just want to live a healthier life. I don't want to be skinny. I just want to be healthy, okay? So before this, I had tried so many diets. I had done Slimming World for, I'd say, around a year. I think I did it for, on and off though. It wasn't religiously every single week. But when I was doing it, I would lose a few pounds and then put them back on, lose them, put them back on, and it was literally yo-yoing. And that was really frustrating because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and I was trying to eat everything that I was supposed to be eating. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what they told me I could eat, but now I know that the information that they were giving me wasn't correct and it wasn't the best for me to lose that weight. Then I also tried different diets. There's so many out there, as you know, and to be honest, nothing was working for me. And then I finally found something that did work for me, and that was to be in a calorie deficit. And I kid you not, guys, I stuck to it. I absolutely loved it. Why did I love it? Because it didn't feel like a diet. I was still eating all the food. You know what I eat. I mean, I show you so much food on this channel. I eat all the delicious foods that you would crave for when you are on a diet. But the good thing with the calorie deficit is obviously you can eat anything you like as long as those meals are fitting into your deficit. So of course I stuck to being in a calorie deficit, and I lost all of that weight. And I was so happy. But alongside losing that weight and to help it, I was also walking. So I got a Fitbit, and I started tracking my steps, because when you're tracking your steps on your phone, it's not that accurate, because you could literally be sat just rocking, for example, on your phone, and it might count that as steps when it's not. So yeah, I started tracking my steps. That was a really big motivator for me, because I'd literally glance at it. I do it now as well. I can't live without my Fitbit. When it shows the battery's low, I honestly go into panic mode, because I want to know that I have done enough steps, I've got enough steps in for the day, and it's going to help me reach my goals alongside obviously calorie counting. So I'm not going to go too into detail about a calorie deficit, how many calories I'm on, etc., because I have said before that it can be very triggering for some people, so I kind of don't want to go down that road. But of course, if you want to know more details, then just drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you want to know, and if it's something that I want to share, then I will do. Anyway, so that was a few years ago. I did the calorie deficit diet. I don't really want to call it a diet, it's more a lifestyle, because honestly, since doing it, it's taught me so much. I feel like I've got so much more knowledge now on food and nutrition than I did when I tried other diets, because now I kind of know what I'd rather pick when I'm eating, because I want to make the most of the calories that I've got for the day. So you want to kind of eat voluminous food. You don't want to just pick a little snack that's going to be the same calories as like a bowl full of salad and chicken. So yeah, it really helps you understand food in a better way. Rewinding to a couple of months ago when I said that I wanted to go on a health journey. So again, I felt like I was kind of losing track, even though I'm happy with the way I am now. But I was kind of losing track, and again, falling into kind of habits that I didn't want to kind of repeat again. So I thought, right, let's get back on it, because I feel my best when I'm doing this. I go for walks every single morning, and honestly, I love my morning walks. I look forward to them every single day. I tick off my 10k steps a day minimum, and honestly, I don't even realize on some days I'm on 20k steps. And you know, guys, I literally stay at home, I do things around the house, but that morning walk really helps me out. So I tend to get around 6 to 8k normally in the morning, and then the rest are usually at home, or if I'm going out, which isn't very far anyway. So I've been on this now for a few weeks, and I've been loving it. I've been eating so many delicious meals, and I would consider them kind of healthy. They may not look it because you might see a burger or a pizza or things like that, but they are made in a healthier way and they taste amazing. Honestly, I'm not missing out on takeaways. I feel like the foods that I'm making at home taste 100% better. So I'm enjoying it and I'm also reaching my goals. So I've been doing really well. I showed you my water bottle that I'm literally refilling constantly and I'm drinking so much more water. Before jumping on this, I actually used to drink water with some like dilute in there, some squash, but I've not been having the squash recently either. I just feel like with this cup that I showed you, let me just get it. So it's this one here that I got off TikTok shop, and honestly, this is a 40-ounce cup and it's insulated on the inside, and honestly it keeps your drinks so cold. You can put hot drinks in here as well and it'll make sure that they stay hot, but I just use this for water, and this has really helped me since being on this health journey. I'm just drinking so much more water and I feel like my skin is clearing up as well. I don't know if you can tell, I mean I still have a few breakouts, but I do feel like it's getting better. I feel like I've been talking forever, so I'm so sorry if I'm boring you. But that concludes the first part of this video, I think. Don't think I've missed anything. So getting my walks in, getting my steps in every day, drinking loads and loads of water, and of course eating in a calorie deficit and absolutely enjoying my meals. So now let's get into part 2 of this video where I'll be sharing some of my meals. I think there's 5 meals here. Super simple, easy, delicious meals that you can make as well. So I hope you really enjoy it. Let me know if this video was helpful, and of course let me know if you want to see more like this. So enjoy!
So for the first meal, I'm going to be making this delicious bassa fillets with homemade wedges and green beans. So for the bassa fillets, I'm using the salt and pepper dusted bassa fillets that I get in Aldi. And I'm just going to pop one onto a baking tray, and I'm going to pop this straight into my air fryer for around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I've got a medium-sized potato that I'm just going to cut up into wedges. I'm going to pop into a bowl, and I'm going to start by spraying with some spray oil. Then I'm going to season with some salt, chip seasoning and some garlic granules, and then just give them a quick toss, pop them onto a baking sheet or baking tray and straight into your air fry oven. Next up, I am going to get lots and lots of green beans. These are currently my favourite veg to have, so I'm just going to cut off the ends, give them a rinse. Then I've got some fresh garlic. I have got 3 cloves of garlic here, and I'm just going to add some butter into a pan. Then I'm going to add the crushed garlic. Then I'm just going to pop in my green beans, and I'm going to stir fry for around 2 to 3 minutes. And honestly, these are the best green beans you will ever have. I have them with almost every meal now. And now that everything's done, just start to plate up. So I'm going to add my wedges, which are super delicious, my bassa fillet, then my green beans. And if you know me, you know I am obsessed with Nando's Perinese, so of course I'm going to add some of that on there as well. And here we go, simple, easy, delicious, so make sure you try this one. So next up, I'm going to show you how I make my healthy wrap pizza. Yes, I said healthy pizza. So I'm going to start with my toppings. I've got a pepper, I've got some mushrooms that need using up, I've got a white onion because I didn't have red, and then I've got some pickled jalapeno peppers. So I'm just going to start by prepping my veggies, giving everything a quick chop, and then we'll move on to the next part. Next up, grab your wrap. I've got a Weight Watcher one here. They're really low in calories. And I'm going to add some tomato puree. This is going to be the sauce for the base. So I'm just going to spread that out nice and evenly. And then I'm going to start topping with all of my prepped veggies. You can add anything that you like on your pizza. This is what I fancied today. But sometimes I do add chicken as well if I've got chicken on hand, but I didn't have that today. Anyway, I'm going to top off with some good old mozzarella, and then I'm going to season a little bit with some oregano. And now this is ready to go into your oven or your air fryer until golden brown like this. All the cheese has melted beautifully, and now I am just going to use my pizza cutter and cut it into slices like you would with your normal pizza. And just to give you a closer look, this is what it looked like. Honestly, this has to be one of my favorite lunches. And again, it wouldn't be me if I didn't add some peri-nase to it. I absolutely love peri-nase on my pizza. It is a must. So I added that on, and this was ready to enjoy. So the next thing I'm making is a good old jacket potato. So you want to start off with a good sized potato. I'm just using a Maris Piper. That's all I have on hand. I've given it a really good rinse and give it a little scrub under some cold water. Now I'm just going to put some holes in there, and I'm going to pop it into my air fryer. I've already got a video on how I make my baked potatoes, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And in the meantime, I'm going to prep some salad because I love a huge salad with my jacket potato. So I've got lettuce, cucumber, some onion. So I'm going to go ahead, chop up the lettuce first. I'm going to pop it into a colander and rinse it really well under some cold water. Then I'm going to slice up my cucumber just into little pieces, and then I'll move on to the onions as well. And when I finished chopping up the onions, I decided to add in around half of a green pepper as well. So I just grabbed that, give it a quick rinse, and I'm going to chop that up as well. Now just pop everything into a large bowl, give it a quick mix, and your salad is ready. So once your potato has baked fully, it's time to plate up. So here it is. Look at how beautiful it looks. So I'm just going to slice it up at the top, and I'm going to add some butter. You can add regular butter if you like, but because I'm calorie counting, I'm just going to add some Clover Light. This is my favorite one. I just love the taste of it, and again, it's low in calories. So I'm going to add some of that on there to start with. Now moving on to seasoning, I'm just going to add a little bit of black pepper. Then I'm going to add some of this 50% less fat mature cheese. This is the cheddar. Again, lower fat, you're saving so many calories. And then I'm going to top with some baked beans. Not too much, just a little bit. Then I'm going to add my salad that we prepared. About half of my plate is usually full of salad or veggies. Then I'm going to add some reduced fat coleslaw because coleslaw goes so well with a jacket potato. And would I even be me if I didn't add some hot sauce? So I'm adding some sriracha chili mayo just over the salad. This is the favourite sauce that I always pick when I'm having a jacket potato. It just goes so well with it. And here we go, a lovely, delicious lunch idea. Jacket potatoes are always a win for me. So the next thing I'm making are these creamy chicken tortilla boats. These are one of my favourites to have for lunch. So I'm starting off with some chicken breast that I've just cut into small pieces. I'm going to season with some Cajun seasoning, mix that all together, and then I'm going to pop this into a pan with a little bit of spray oil and cook until fully cooked through. Now for the salad, I've got lettuce, cucumber and onion. So I'm just going to chop these up just roughly, and then I'm just going to set these aside. At this point, my chicken was fully cooked through, so I am going to add some Philadelphia light cream cheese to it. This honestly makes such a difference, and it tastes absolutely amazing. So I am using these old El Paso stand and stuffed tortilla boats. They are honestly so nice and so low in calorie as well, so they're perfect for lunch. So I've just heated two up in the microwave for around 10 seconds, and now we're going to load them up. So I'm going to start with some lettuce, cucumber and onion. So I start with some salad at the bottom, then I'm going to add some of that creamy chicken over the top, and then I'm just going to layer up some more lettuce over the top, some more cucumber and then some more chicken at the top. And yes, you guessed it, I am adding some sriracha mayo. I'm so sorry if you're sick of seeing this sauce, but it's my absolute fave. And there we go, our lunch is ready. It was super simple, super delicious and easy. And the final meal idea I wanted to share was this fully loaded baguette. I love sandwiches in general, so I'm using these brioche baguettes. They are really nice, super soft and delicious. So I've got one of these and I'm going to start with adding some butter. I'm just using a lighter version of butter. It just saves me calories again. And then I'm going in with some cheddar cheese, and I wanted to melt it, so I just popped it in the air fryer oven for around 5 minutes until it was nice and melted like so. And I am going to add on some of that sriracha mayo again. I'm so sorry if you're sick of seeing this, but it's my absolute favourite. You can obviously change it up. Then I am going to layer on some of my favourite salad. So I've got some lettuce, cucumber, red onion, I've got some jalapenos, and then I've also got some cooked chicken. You can use any sort of meat that you like. So I went with cooked chicken, a bit more sriracha mayo, and there we go. I didn't dare try and fold this up and close it because it would have fell apart, but I just want to show you how good this is. You can fill it with anything that you like. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video gave you lots of ideas, and I will see you soon.